You're watching the Daily Dodge Pregame Show.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, from the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Daily Dodge TV presents Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver Girls Basketball. And tonight, it's another matchup in the Badger Large Conference. The Golden Beavers back home to entertain the Fort Atkinson Blackhawks. Hi again, everybody. I'm Mike Tronson with you inside the Fieldhouse, and I'm joined on site by my videographer and engineer, Aiden. And we welcome you into this broadcast. It's brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game is also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Klodowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for Your Home, Summit Ford, Beaver Dam Service and Mayville Service, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM in Beaver Dam, and White Construction. Welcome into our pregame show, everyone. Glad to have you aboard on this Thursday night. And Beaver Dam continues to keep the train rolling, as it were. The Golden Beavers come into tonight's action a perfect 6-0 on the season and a perfect 3-0 in Badger Large Conference play. Beaver Dam's latest triumph was 48 hours ago, Tuesday night, when they went on the road to Wanakee and defeated the Warriors by the score of 68-63. That was just a very entertaining game. It was a bit of a grinder for the Golden Beavers. A lot of ebbs and flows in that game. There were times in that game where Beaver Dam was up by double digits in both the first and second halves. There were also times in both halves where they trailed by a couple of points. So big swings of not only points but emotion in that game. But Beaver Dam did an outstanding job as they got 4 players in double figures, led by Shea Marie Ashley, who scored 14, Taya Donaldson 12, Aspen Abel with 11, and Emma Julka with 10. And so 4 players in double figures plus a great defensive effort. Specifically, they shut down Claire Might, who averages about 23 points a game for Wanakee. She's the reigning co-conference player of the year, and they held her under double digits. In fact, she only had 1 field goal in the entire first half, and that came right before the buzzer. So another great job defensively for Beaver Dam and great balance offensively with those 4 players in double figures. Now, Beaver Dam, they've been shorthanded to start this season. It really hasn't mattered as far as wins and losses go because they haven't lost. But tonight, they're going to get back a key component to their roster, and I'm talking about the South Dakota commit, Gabby Wilkie. She was unavailable for the first 6 games this year, and she is back tonight. And, of course, Gabby, we've talked about so much and what she does. I mean, just her stats from last year, 12.5 points a game, 71.4% from the free throw line, right near 6 rebounds and 2 assists per game. She also pretty good three-point shooter, better than 31% from behind the arc. And so, you know, you take a pretty talented team, and now they're going to get that much more talented, that much deeper with the return of Gabby Wilkie tonight. And, you know, like I said, it really, her absence, they really didn't miss a beat. And that's because so many players have been stepping up. And you'll hear head coach Braden Went talk about that a little bit in the pregame interview when I play that in a few moments. But he said, you know, anybody on this roster, he says, is capable of stepping up on any night. And we've seen that over the first, you know, half dozen games of the season. But Gabby is back tonight, and Beaver Dam pretty much more or less now with its full complement. Looking at Fort Atkinson, the Blackhawks are 2-3 overall on this season. They are 0-3, though, in Badger Large Conference play. So they've struggled in conference with losses to Oregon, Monona Grove, and DeForest. I mean, I've talked on previous broadcasts about how tough this conference is, and Fort Atkinson, you know, finding that out in a big way, but they've been done well outside of conference. Their 2 wins were over Whitewater and East Troy. Looking at the Fort Atkinson roster, head coach Mark Gavigan, he's got a very young team. As a matter of fact, there are only 2 seniors on the roster. It's a lot of sophomores and juniors. There are a couple of freshmen as well. So, for Fort Atkinson, it's a lot of probably getting used to the varsity basketball game. And, right now they're lacking a little bit of scoring punch. Claire Kuchen is their leading scorer. And Claire is a 5'8" junior. She's averaging almost 12 points a game, but nobody else is in double figures. Now, Ashley Riley, a fine post player, 6' junior. She's close to double figures, 9.2 a game. She also pretty good rebounder, grabbing about 8 to 9 rebounds a game. But it's going to be up to some of the players around both Kuchen and Riley to kind of step it up and give them a little bit more scoring punch. But as we said, this is a very, very tough league to have to navigate through, and it's even tougher, when you don't have maybe as much experience as a lot of your opponents do. But Fort Atkinson, you can't do anything about being young. But the thing is that these girls they're going to get better and they're going to grow, and they won't be young forever. But that's where they sit right now. And of course, these two teams play every year. And last year, Beaver Dam with a 58-12 win back on January 24th of last year. It's going to be a tough one here, no doubt, for the Blackhawks tonight on the road against one of the better teams, not only in the conference, but also one of the top teams in the state in Division II. Beaver Dam is ranked number 4 this week in Division II, as we talked about a little bit also on Tuesday night. But that's our matchup. We've got Beaver Dam and we've got Fort Atkinson coming up here tonight inside the Fieldhouse. And it's also Little Hoopsters night here at the Fieldhouse, and that means that during halftime of the varsity game tonight, the third graders are going to be out there. The third grade girls will be out there playing ball on the big court, so we'll throw the camera on them, and we'll give them a little bit of airtime, as it were, on Little Hoopsters night. In fact, there were some youngsters playing during halftime of the JV game, and they were having a ball. They were having a ball out there, and in the JV players, they didn't even go to the locker room. They just stood out there and cheered on those younger players, and that means so much to those youngsters. And always a fun night. They do that every year, bringing in the youngsters, and what a neat thing that is for those young girls who look up so much to these high school players. All right, right now we're going to step aside. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll come back. We'll hear comments from Beaver Dam head coach Braden Wendt. We're back in 2 minutes on Daily Dodge TV.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
The teams at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service are growing and adding service technicians and auto lube technicians. Work in a clean shop environment with a fun and friendly team that is committed to excellence and customer satisfaction. Competitive pay based on experience, full benefits, including health, dental, 401k. Join the growing team at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service. Find full job postings on Facebook or visit either location to submit your resume.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Pregame Show.
And we continue our pregame programming. We're inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson standing by once again with Braden Wendt. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. And Coach, let's first talk about your win on Tuesday at Wanakee. I was there. We didn't get a chance to chat after the game, but tell you what, that was a grinder. And that was a big conference win over a very quality team. A lot of ebbs and flows in that game. There were times when your team was up double digits. There were times when you were trailing in that game. As far as some of the spots where you were trailing, do you like the response from your girls when they got punched a little bit in the face?
Yeah, I mean, there was a point in the second half where we got down 1 or 2, and I kind of just looked at everyone on the court, and I can tell that their heads were still in the game, and I realized that, okay, despite the little adversity we're facing right now, we're still in this, and we're probably going to come out and win this game. I mean, there were times, like you said, we got up by double digits and, kind of struggled to put them away at times, but, we kept our composure throughout the game, and it worked in our benefit.
What, if anything, did you learn about your team from watching them in that game? Because, again, it was not easy.
Well, we learned that anyone can step up on any given night. We had Shay. Shay actually come off the bench, and she gave us 14 points, 5 rebounds, 4 steals, things like that, and she really gave us a spark. So we just learned that anyone can step up when they're ready.
Well, tonight you get a key component in Gabby Wilkie back in your lineup, first time this year. How nice is that to have her back in the fold, and what does that add to your dimension?
There's really no words for it. It's nice. I mean, it's not like we need a shot in the arm, but it's going to be a shot in the arm regardless of whether we need it or not. I mean, it's going to be good to have her offensive ability back on the court. It's going to be good to have her defensive ability. Just her size and frame is going to make a difference in how other teams have to approach us going forward that they didn't see the first 6 games.
Got to be nice that even in her absence over the first 6 games, as we've talked about, you had other players stepping up their games. And so, I mean, as you just said, anybody's capable on any given night.
Yep, that was huge for us the first 6 games, especially with a player of the caliber of Gabby being out. Everyone that was getting on the court needed to step up, and we got huge games out of Emma Julka, especially on the defensive side of the ball, especially against, Watertown that game. As I said, Shay Ashley had a huge game against Wanakee. Taya Donaldson against Sheboygan Lutheran and Milton. Riley Zarnecki pretty much every game. Ani every game stepping up on defense. Aspen Abel being, our only girl that scored double digits in every single game this year. So we had a lot of people that maybe didn't get as much time last year step into a bigger role and fill that role well.
Speaking of defense, I thought you guys did a great job defensively on Claire Might on Tuesday night. She averages well over 20 points a game, and you held her, I think, to 1 basket very late in the first half, and under double digits. I thought you guys did a fantastic job on her, and watching Ani play defense on her was fun.
Yeah, coming in that game, she was averaging about 23 a game, and I believe we held her to 8, so that was pretty good. Now, her younger sister kind of gave us some fits. Her younger sister, Audrey, went for 25, right. But I guess if one of those girls is going to score 25, I would rather it be Audrey in this case. But, yeah, Claire's a nice player. She's going to have a nice season. We just knew that if we were going to, have success in this game, we had to at least contain her ability to score.
Well, let's talk about tonight. You've got Fort Atkinson coming in here, and they're a very, very young team. You look at their roster, and not a lot of seniors. And what are your thoughts as you look at this Fort Atkinson team?
Yeah, they lack a little bit of the varsity experience, and outside of one player, they're not very big. So for us, it's just going to be rely on our leadership, rely on our experience, use our size to our advantage, and everything else should fall into place. I mean, they have a couple nice players. Number 1, Ashley Riley. Number 11, Claire Kukin. Both players that are capable of getting to the rim, playing aggressive, things like that. So we know that if we contain those 2 players, we should have a pretty good chance of winning tonight.
After you play this game, you get a little over a week off. You don't play again until next week, Friday. After the whirlwind of the last couple weeks, it's going to be nice to take a step back just a little bit.
Yeah, it will be. I mean, we're going to get practice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so there's a lot of things we can work on and kind of just fine-tool. You can work on our offense a little bit. We can work on some shooting, some more advanced defensive tactics, things like that. So it'll be good to kind of get back to a learning portion of practice instead of just, having to 1 day to prepare for a game. This time we get 4 practices to get ready for the 4th, so it'll be nice to have that.
Tonight is Little Hoopsters night. You're going to have the youngsters out here on the court at halftime, and is that kind of nice to see the future of Beaver Dam basketball on display here?
Yeah, I mean, you can hear some of it going on right now at halftime of the JV game. I mean, it's always good to have the younger kids here. They get to see the varsity players. They get to kind of hang out with them on the bench, and then after the game, varsity players will sign some autographs. So for some people, it might not seem like a big deal, but for these little kids, like, this is the coolest thing they're going to do all day. Like, these girls might as well be WNBA players in their eyes. So it should be a lot of fun tonight.
Braden, I wish you and the girls a lot of good luck, as always. Thanks for your time. Do appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Go Beavers.
All right, that's Braden Wendt, head coach of the Golden Beavers. We'll step aside, and we're back for more right after this on Daily Dodge TV.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Cheer! Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it's a commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement, online at hometownglass.com.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
And we are just minutes away from the tip of tonight's girls basketball game between Beaver Dam and Fort Atkinson. Let's give you the starting lineups first for Fort Atkinson. The Blackhawks coached by Mark Gavigan. The guards are Audrey Wargalet, a 5'6" sophomore, along with Macy Pease, a 5'5" senior, and Layla Cole, a 5'5" freshman. At forward, Claire Kukin, a 5'8" junior, and rounding out the starting five for Fort. At center is Ashley Riley, a 6' junior. So again, Audrey Wargalet, Macy Pease, Layla Cole, Claire Kukin, and Ashley Riley get the start for Fort Atkinson. Now the starters for Beaver Dam, and they're coached by Braden Wendt. The guards are Ani Salatel, 5'11" senior, Emma Julka, 5'6" sophomore, and Taya Donaldson. Taya is a 5'9" sophomore. On the wing, Gabby Wilkie, 6'2" senior, along with Riley Zarnecki, rounding out the starting five, a 5'11" senior forward. So again, for the Golden Beavers, Ani Salatel, Emma Julka, Natea Donaldson, Gabby Wilkie, and Riley Zarnecki. Fort Atkinson tonight in the black jerseys and shorts with white numbers and white and red trim. Beaver Dam's in the home white jerseys with the green numbers and the green and yellow trim. We're going to keep it here for the national anthem. The Beaver Dam High School Bel Canto Choir is going to perform our national anthem tonight, so we'll keep it here and we'll feature them.
Would please stand for the singing of our national anthem by the Beaver Dam High School Bel Canto Choir.
Beaver Dam High School Bel Canto Choir with our national anthem. Tonight's game again brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Klodowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for your home, Summit Ford, Beaver Dam Tire and Service, and Mayville Tire and Service, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM and Beaver Dam, and White Construction. Beaver Dam High School, Pace Setter, Advanced Placement Performance, thriving school-to-work apprenticeship programs, a rich tradition in music and the arts. Beaver Dam High School, a multi-year top-ranked high school by U.S. News and World Reports. The hardware your Golden Beavers earn in sport starts with the hard work in the classroom. The Beaver Dam Unified School District, guiding students and empowering futures. Don't forget, you can send me an email tonight if you'd like to chime in on the broadcast. sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find us. sports@dailydodge.com. You know the drill. If you've been tuning in regularly, just send me an email. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for, and I'll be happy to give you a mention as we do each and every broadcast. We always like to make you feel like you're a part of it. My name is Mike Tronson. Aiden Voigt is here. He's my videographer and engineer. And we've got girls basketball for you tonight as Beaver Dam and Fort Atkinson get set to do battle. Earlier tonight in the JV game, Beaver Dam a winner there. 55-16 was the final in that one. And now the varsity will try and stay perfect on the young season. Again, Golden Beavers at 6-0 coming into this one, 3-0 in conference, and ranked number 4 this week in Division II. Beaver Dam right now at 3-0 in conference. Oregon is 4-0 in conference, so Beaver Dam right at the top of the league, along with Oregon. Both of those teams undefeated. Oregon's 7-0. And as I mentioned, Beaver Dam just a game behind at 6-0. DeForest and Monona Grove are both 3-1 in conference. So you've got 2 undefeated teams at the top, followed by DeForest and Monona Grove with 1 loss each. Here we go. It's going to be Ashley Riley to jump it against Gabby Wilkie. Tap is thrown to our left and picked up by Riley Zarnecki. Beaver Dam controls, and this game is underway. And a pass to a cutting Gabby Wilkie. Welcome back. Gabby Wilkie lays it up and in. 10 seconds into the game, it's 2-0, and welcome back, Gabby Wilkie. Well, it doesn't look like she's lost much of a step at all, has she? And we had a turnover, so Beaver Dam's going to get it right back. That was quick. Well, you barely sit down in your seat and grab your popcorn, and Beaver Dam's ahead 2-0. Now Emma Julka driving and missed the layup off the glass. Rebound is pulled down by Claire Kuchen. Could have been 4-0 right there, but that one wouldn't go off the glass. All right, here is Riley up high on the right. Ashley Riley guarded by Riley Zarnecki. Got to keep our Riley straight. One player's first name is Riley, the other player's last name is Riley. Anyways, this is Macy Pease. Left corner guarded by Donaldson, trying to go baseline. Ran into Donaldson, threw it back up top. Pass was tipped, but it was saved by Wargalit. And a reload here for the Blackhawks. As a spin move, Riley in for the shot, no good, but she got fouled. Nice spin move. Nice spin to the tin, as it were. Didn't get the shot to go, but there's a foul. And so we are 48 seconds into the contest. It's 2-0 in favor of Beaver Dam. That foul was on Gabby Wilkie. Her first of the evening, team's first. And here's Ashley Riley with the first of 2. And the first one is true for Ashley Riley. She's been averaging just over 9 points a game this season. Pretty good rebounder, as I mentioned earlier. She grabs about 8 to 9 rebounds a contest. Second free throw, money. So she got them both. We're tied at 2. And here comes Emma Julka crossing the timeline. Ani Salatel driving left side. Through traffic, missed the shot. Julka, the offensive board, kicks it out. Gabby, a deep 3. Bullseye for Gabby Wilkie. And she's got the first 5 points of the game for the Golden Beavers, who lead at 5-2. Full court pressure. And this is Pease in the backcourt. Double team. She's in trouble. And Mark Gavigan says we need a timeout. We were flirting with a 10 count. Timeout on the floor. And I assume this is going to be just a 30 here. And it will be a 30-second timeout called by Fort Atkinson. 5-2, Beaver Dam leads. We're a minute and 14 seconds in. Again, you can send me an email, sports@dailydodge.com. sports@dailydodge.com if you're tuned in out there tonight, which we know you are. Love to hear from you. We've got boys basketball coming up tomorrow night. Boy, it's going to be a good one tomorrow night as the Beaver Dam boys will be here in the field house hosting Milton. Two teams that are playing very, very well right now. That game will be here on Daily Dodge TV, and also we'll be simulcasting it on radio, 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. It starts at 7:15 tomorrow night. Our pregame coverage starting around 7 o'clock. So, Aiden, you coming back tomorrow night for that one? No? Okay. You got the night off tomorrow. All right. Inbounds pass is knocked loose by Salatel and saved from going out of bounds by Jalka. Beaver Dam forces the turnover. Here's Donaldson, right baseline, through a double team, up off the glass. It won't go. Trying to get her own rebound, and it was actually grabbed instead by Kukin. And she'll give it to Layla Cole, throws it ahead, and Ashley Riley across the timeline. Met by Riley Zarnecki. Bounce pass towards the block. It was knocked loose, but deflected right to Riley. She's going to go baseline, and she's fouled by Salatel. So Seattle trying to play defense down there. Going to get whistled for contact. That'll be her first and the team's second. And Ashley Riley will go right back to the free throw line where she sank both attempts the last time around. And the first one this time is good. She's 3 for 3 from the line. She's got all 3 points for Fort Atkinson. Gabby Wilkie has all 5 for Beaver Dam early on. This could make it a 1-point game. Yes. Riley a perfect 4 for 4 at the charity stripe. 5-4 now. The Beaver Dam lead at 1. Wilkie fakes a deep 3 into the lane. On the dribble, spins, goes up, shot, will get the friendly roll off the rim. Gabby Wilkie with a personal 7 points. She's got all 7 points for Beaver Dam to start the game. 2 minutes in, 7-4. Beaver Dam leads Riley across the timeline. Out on the right side, here's a shot that's too strong for Macy Pease, and Wilkie with a rebound. Ahead to Zarnecki. Seattle, back to Gabby. She'll try another deep 3 from the parking lot. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound for Kukin. She's going to bring it up the left wing side for the Blackhawks. Here comes Fort. Pass to the baseline. Down in that corner is Riley. Into the lane. She can't find anything to, and she traveled. She couldn't find anybody to give it to initially and hesitated and took the extra step. Another Fort Atkinson turnover. And it's going to be Golden Beaver basketball. We are 2 minutes and 29 seconds into the contest. Beaver Dam's up 3, 7-4. They've got the rock. Jalka, nice pass to a cutting Zarnecki, who gets fouled going in on the right side. Riley Zarnecki, who committed a couple of weeks back to play college softball at Roosevelt University, steps to the free throw line. And the first free throw is up, and it is good. Zarnecki's had a great start to her senior season. She's one of the players of many that have really stepped up their game. 13.5 points per game, 85% from the free throw line as she drains that free throw. I mean, she's been just outstanding. And there is a traveling violation called on Kukin, who was dancing or tiptoeing inside the free throw line and lost control. 9-4, so Beaver Dam up by 5 again. And we're in 2 minutes and 45 seconds into the contest. 2-3 zone defense, Fort Atkinson. This is Seattle, left side to Zarnecki, free throw line extended. Cross court, Donaldson quickly up to Shea Ashley. She just checked in a moment ago, so did Aspen Abel. Here's Aspen Abel, right side for 3, short. That one did not draw iron, and the rebound pulled down by Pease. Aspen Abel, 5'11 sophomore. Ashley, a 5'6 sophomore. Out on the floor now for head coach Braden Went. You heard Went talk about it in the pregame show, but Aspen Abel, she's been in double figures every game this year. Pretty impressive. Shot over the rim, no good. Rebound for Ashley. Ashley had a great game and won a key the other night. She led the team with 14 points. Drive, Zarnecki, book it, and one. Riley Zarnecki with a hoop in the arm. She's got a chance for a three-point play. It's 11-4. Beaver Dam with a free throw pending for Zarnecki. Foul was on Ashley Riley, and the free throw's up and good. 12-4. A tip ball, but saved by Pease. Throws it ahead. Wargalit in the lane. Floats one up, and she got it to go. Audrey Wargalit makes it a 12-6 Beaver Dam lead. Donaldson in the lane. Elevates, puts a arcing shot up, and scores. Taya Donaldson had 12 the other night against Wanakee. She's been averaging around 16 points a game. She's been off to a great start in her sophomore season. It's funny, Braden Went mentioned it to me last week about Taya Donaldson. There's a shot up off the glass and in for Kuchen. He mentioned that he had a chat with Natea Donaldson, and she said that she wasn't really that excited or impressed, or there's a double dribble on the Golden Beavers. She said that she didn't think her offense was that good, that she was very good offensively. I beg to differ. She's been outstanding this season. We got a timeout on the floor, and it's a 30-second timeout with 13:46 to go in the first half. It's 14-8 in favor of Beaver Dam. But yeah, Taya herself said that she didn't think she was a very good, or that great offensively. She's been outstanding. And like I said, she's been averaging around 15, 16 points a game. Had a dozen the other night on the road in Wanakee, and she can do a lot of things. I mean, both offensively and defensively. So I tell you what, Taya, give yourself a little more credit, because I tell you, you've been just outstanding. And not just this season, but she had a great freshman campaign last year. We've got a first email that came in. Watching from Sun Prairie, it says, enjoy watching and cheering for the Golden Beavers. Mike, great commentating as usual. Thank you. Let's get the W. That's from Diane Storhoff. And a shout-out to assistant coach Kirsten Storhoff. Diane, thank you very much. sports@dailydodge.com if you would like to chime in with an email. We'd love to hear from you. Never get tired of that. Send us an email. All right, Fort Atkinson basketball. They're within 6. It's 14-8 in favor of the Golden Beavers. And I'm not sure that pass was picked off by Salta. I think it was intended for Kuchen, but off the mark. Now Ashley driving through traffic, kicks it out. Donaldson, right wing three, bullseye. Natea Donaldson makes it 17-8 Beaver Dam. More full court pressure by the Golden Beavers. And this is Riley in the backcourt, and they better get it across in a hurry. Now Kuchen, and she will get it across in time. And a pass to the right side, kind of an errant pass, but it was saved by Cole. And again, Beaver Dam's pressure causing Fort Atkinson fits. Kuchen, beg your pardon, this is Riley. Riley in three-point land, high on the right, sends it over to Pease, and they went down low, and that was Kuchen that got fouled. Yeah, Fort Atkinson, I talked about it in the pregame, and the Blackhawks are very young. Only 2 seniors on the roster. They've done pretty well in their non-conference schedule, but it's been a little bit tougher in this very, very competitive Badger Large Conference. Fort with a read. The foul, by the way, was on Salatel, her second. And now Ashley's going to pick up a foul here, or is it going to be Mackenzie Gritzmacher, the 5'6" senior that checked in? We'll see. Well, I was wrong on both counts. Shea Ashley picked it up. Gritzmacher had just checked in a little while ago. So here is Claire Kuchen. First free throws off the back of the rim, no good. Kuchen averaging just under 12 points a game, as I had mentioned earlier. 8.2 rebounds per contest. She's a junior. One of the many juniors and sophomores on this roster. She got the next free throw. 17-9. Beaver Dam leads by 8. Abel for 3. Off the rim, no good. Donaldson got the offensive board. Put back is no good. She got her own rebound and fell down, and it caused a travel. And she just was trying not to be denied there. Trying to go back up with it, and she got knocked down and traveled. 12:27 in counting. Left until intermission. Bad pass intercepted at the timeline by Donaldson. Ahead to Ashley. And blocked by Riley, but saved by Ashley from going out of bounds. She saved it to Wilkie, and now a reload for the Golden Beavers. What a hustle by Ashley. How did she do that? Here's Wilkie into the lane, floats one up, got it. Gabby Wilkie. I've got her for 9 points already. The lead is 10, 19-9. Beaver Dam on top of Fort Atkinson. A little more than 6 minutes gone by. Turnover at the timeline, and now we got a whistle as Donaldson was back the other way. And that foul was called on Ashley Riley, her second. Third team foul of the half on Fort Atkinson. 4 thus far on the Golden Beavers. Aspinable, lob pass, Zarnecki inside the free throw line, out to Gritzmacher, right side. Julka, touch pass, Zarnecki back to Julka, and they go around the horn. Here's Abel, left side, faking a 3. She's guarded pretty closely there by Cole. Back up to Julka. Gritzmacher, Zarnecki, nice backdoor pass. Wilkie missed the layup. It went off the rim. She shorted it, and the ball went out of bounds. Aspinable tried to get the rebound and could not. So that's a break for the Blackhawks as they're going to get it down 10. 11.5 to go, opening stanza of play. And in the backcourt is Cole trying to get through traffic. Oh, it was tipped out of her hand, stolen. Gritzmacher in for an uncontested layup. And a timeout, Fort Atkinson. Full timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break. We're back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Is selling your home like a walk in the park? If you were in Central Park at 2 a.m. maybe. Chris Kladowski Real Estate. When it is time to sell, be it due to loss or love, growth or downsizing, staying near or going far, there are 3 basic steps. List it, sell it, move on. The steps are made simple by working with a trusted real estate advisor. Our family team is with you every step of the way, making those 3 steps as smooth and fun as possible. Kladowski Real Estate. We look forward to serving you.
Well, be sure to stay up to date with the Beaver Dam Unified School District at bdusd.org and follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Beaver Dam USD. Fort Atkinson ball after the timeout. Blackhawks trailing 21-9 here on the road at Beaver Dam. This is Ashley Riley high on the left side. Beaver Dam in man-to-man defense. Bad pass stolen. Abel back the other way. 2-on-1 developing to Wilkie. Left side layup. Nope, hit the underside of the backboard. Rebound ricocheted off of a couple of players and out of bounds. And are we going back the other way or no? Beaver Dam's going to have possession. It'll keep it. Julka fires it in. Wilkie in the middle of the lane. Missed the shot a little bit short. Rebound for Riley. Nice defensive board for Ashley Riley. And here come the Blackhawks with some ground to make up. With it here is Wargalet. Audrey Wargalet. Hassled defensively by Gabby Wilkie. She goes to the top of the key, does Wargalet. Now between the rings. Looking right side. On the elbow, this is Emma Norris, who had just checked in. 5'7" sophomore. She wears number 24. Seeing some action for head coach Mark Gavigan. We had a foul, by the way, which is why the whistle blew. 5th team foul on the Golden Beavers, and Riley Zarnecki picked up her first. 10:33 to go until halftime. Mike Tronson, Aiden Voigt here inside the field house on a Thursday night. And that turnover, Wilkie back the other way. Whips it left side, and it was intended for Zarnecki. It was deflected out of bounds by Audrey Wargalet. Beaver Dam's going to keep possession, but Wargalet denied that pass. Could have led to a layup. Inbounds pass, here's Gritzmacher. Left side, cross-court feet, Abel. to the free throw line. Kicks it out. Julka on the wing for three. No good. In and out. Rebound, and that one's grabbed by Kukin, and as she was off to the races, there was a foul called. Check this one out. Gabby Wilkie just picked up a foul. That is her second and the sixth team foul of the half. I mentioned it earlier, it's Little Hoopsters night tonight, so the third graders will be playing some hoops on the big court tonight at halftime of the varsity game. And there's a shot over the rim, no good for Riley. Offensive rebound, though, for Layla Cole. And a reload here as it's pass taken top of the key by Wargalit. He's dancing on the right wing. Donaldson watching her closely. Pass to Kukin in the corner. Drives back towards the free throw line. Had the ball knocked out of her hands. Zarnecki throws it ahead. Off the turnover. Here's a drive by Gritzmacher, and she's fouled. They're also going to have a presentation during halftime tonight. They're going to honor the participants of the 10,000 Shots Club. I didn't know there was such a thing until I was told about it. So if you're able to get that on, we'll try and air that for you. But yeah, they're going to have the little presentation at halftime. Gritzmacher up, the inbound speed, line drive three is off the backboard, no good. Beaver Dam's going to keep possession as Kukin could not secure the rebound cleanly. It went out of bounds off of her. To 9. Beaver Dam in front. Golden Beavers coming into this game unbeaten. Pass into the middle of the lane. Zarnecki's shot is off the rim. No good. Kukin has the rebound. And she almost ran out of real estate but saved it to Macy Pease. And now here's Layla Cole across the timeline right through the center circle. Sends it over to Riley on the right side. Ashley Riley one-hands it to the corner. Kukin. Baseline drive. Whips it to the left corner. Ball fake. Here is Cole. Shot is up off the back rim. No one. Aspen Abel has the rebound. Abel driving ahead. Whips it down to the baseline. Pass intercepted. It was intended for Gritzmacher, but at the last second, Macy Pease picked it off. Nice defense there again, that could have led to 2 more points. Here is a drive by Riley to the left side. Baseline jumper is no good for Macy Pease from about 15 feet away. Zarnecki, the defensive rebound. Now in transition. Donaldson gets past the defender, goes in on the left side for a layup. 7 points in the game for Taya Donaldson. 23-9. Beaver Dam leads. 8:45 and counting left until halftime. This is Wargalit. Just inside the midcourt stripe. Now to the top of the silo. Looking around for help. Bounce pass got it to Kukin. She goes down low against Abel. Travel. Yeah, good defense by Aspen Abel. We talked about how good Aspen Abel's been offensively so far this season. Yeah, pretty good defense right there. These girls can play both ends of the floor. But sometimes you tend to forget that. 8:22 left to play first half. Thursday night hoops inside the BDHS Fieldhouse. Zarnecki, the shot was blocked by Riley, but she saved it as it was going out of bounds. And Beaver Dam keeps possession. On the floor now for the Golden Beavers, Jalen Dronick, 5'8 junior out there, seeing some action. Seattle's back out there. She'll spot up for a deep three and buries the triple. Seattle from downtown Beaver Dam, 26-9. Golden Beavers lead, 7:47 and counting left in the opening half. And Seattle just knocked the ball loose and stole it. Took it right away from Kukin. Now Ashley has it. Ahead she goes out to Seattle. Finds Donaldson left side going baseline. Ran into the defense there of Macy Pease. Now on the right elbow, Ashley, rainbow triple. Shea Marie Ashley with a trifecta. And it's 29-9, 20-point Beaver Dam lead, 7:15 to go in the opening half. Here's a steal. Another turnover for it. Ashley in for a layup at the other end. Count it. And she went in uncontested. Shea Marie Ashley up to 5, 31-9. Beaver Dam all over Fort Atkinson here. That pass gets to Kukin on the right side, just inside the arc. Now fires it up to Pease. And we had a kicked ball, inadvertently kicked by Ani Salatel. So they blow the whistle, and the Blackhawks will have to inbound on the near sideline, down below our vantage point. 6:47 left until halftime. Beaver Dam, after tonight, doesn't play again until next week, Friday. So they're going to have a break here as there's a shot up and in, a three-pointer for Riley. Ashley Riley knocking down a tray. And now Seattle will try a triple. She missed that short from the right corner. Donaldson fighting for the rebound. Got it. Kicks it out. Ashley wide open for another three-pointer. That's in and out. No good. Kookin the rebound. Fort Atkinson basketball, but it's 31-12. Beaver Dam on top. Just over 6 minutes left in the first half as we rapidly approach halftime. Yeah, Beaver Dam's next game as the ball goes out of bounds is going back to the Golden Beavers. Their next game is not till next week, Friday night at DeForest. And then they'll be at Monona Grove on December 21st, Thursday night, right before Christmas. So a couple of road games coming up the next few weeks for the Golden Beavers, but the schedule will be a little bit lighter those couple of weeks. This is Salatel, one-handing it right side. Donaldson for three. Got it! Natea Donaldson, she's got 2 threes on the game and 10 points total. 34-12, Golden Beavers lead. Travel on Fort Atkinson. So it'll be Gabby Wilkie to inbound. But yeah, Beaver Dam's going to have that nice break, and you know it's been a busy start to the season and a chance for them to step back a little bit and, you know, to work on. They'll be practicing. Don't get me wrong. They're not going to be off for the next 7-8 days. There's going to be practices as Wilkie tries a step back three. No. Rebound knocked around, going to be secured by Wargalit. So they'll be practicing. But it'll give them a chance to, you know, work on some things, clean up some things with, you know, they won't have to rush anything because they're going to have plenty of time to do that. We had a foul here. Let's check this one out on. The 7th team foul, and it was the second on Shea Ashley. So this means free throws, a bonus situation for Cole, and her first shot is no good. Missed the front end of the bonus. Salatel, the defensive rebound, ahead to Julka, but Ashley Riley from behind poked it out of bounds, out of Julka's hands, and Beaver Dam's going to keep it. 5:04 to go in the half. And this is Abby Gutknecht, who just checked in a little while ago. 5'11" sophomore, or I should say, yes, sophomore. Three-pointer no good for Salatel. You know, and Beaver Dam's got the big lead, so they have a chance to work some of the reserves, some of the youngsters in off the bench here to get some playing time. Dronick was out there, as we mentioned, and now Gutknecht out there as well. Travel on Wargalit. Another Fort Atkinson turnover again. I don't have the turnover stats in front of me, as I have all I can do just to keep up with the individual scoring, but Beaver Dam has forced a lot of turnovers in this first half. All right, here is Wilkie, free throw line extended, right side. Knocked out of her hands by Cole and stolen. Back the other way comes Wargalit. Then it was knocked out of her hands from behind, out of bounds, but Fort Atkinson will keep possession as it went off of the Beaver Dam defender. Aspen Abel back in. Seattle will head to the bench. But yeah, Beaver Dam with a comfortable lead here. 4:20 to go first half. And as I mentioned, Braden Wendt using that opportunity, especially with the big lead here and a couple of days off, to get some of the reserves in. And that's valuable playing time for them. Ball knocked out again, and once again, Fort will keep possession. Laura Nowotny, a 5'10" sophomore, is out there now. She's the one inbounding for the Blackhawks and finds Layla Cole. Now here's Wargalit, right baseline, guarded, double teamed actually. Kicks it out. Riley on the wing for three. Off the back iron. It's no good. Rebound for Emma Julka. Throws it ahead to Wilkie. Wilkie, hesitation move. Muscles in left side. Layup is good. Gabby Wilkie. Little hesitation. And then went in for the layup. 36-12. Beaver Dam on top. 3:47 left in the half. And here's a bounce pass that is almost intercepted. Actually, a tie-up. Good connect, tied up Claire Kuchen. And they called a jump ball. The arrow says it belongs to Ford Atkinson. And off the inbounds play, they work it up to Ashley Riley, high on the right. Guarded by Wilkie, not of the corner. Nowotny for three, no. Offensive board. Cole out to Riley. Another three ball. That's high off the rim. No. And Wilkie leaps to get the defensive rebound. 3:19 to go first half. Abel, left baseline. She's going to drive. Gets around a defender. Bounce pass to the right side. Gritzmacher for three. Yes! Mackenzie Gritzmacher. Knocking down from behind the arc. 39-12. Beaver Dam all over Fort Atkinson late first half. 2:57 to go until the horn. And this is Kuchen. Right elbow. Giving it to Macy Pease. Pass over to Nowotny. And now here is Riley. Riley finding Cole near side. She drives and floats one up, too strong off the glass. Rebound out to the free throw line where Aspen Abel secures it. Races ahead, does Abel. Pulls up, 10-footer, book it. Aspen Abel. Her first two of the night. 41-12 as Beaver Dam's now up 29 points. .2:12 and counting left in the half. And there's a drive by Kuchen. Blocked. And I'm trying to see who got the hand. It was either Abel or Gutknecht was down there too, but I think Abel might have got the hand on it. Speaking of Aspen Abel, she's got a cheering section here tonight. My good friend and very respected colleague Steve Winterhack is here in the house tonight and here to support Aspen Abel and among others. And Steve's been broadcasting games for many, many years, and he's worked for our stations at times, and he does a fantastic job of whatever he calls. There's a turnover in Kuchen with a steal and a layup as she was right underneath the basket. 41-14, but good to see Steve Winterhack here in the gym. Here's Abel. Buries the three. Aspen Abel now with 5 points, just like that. It's a 30-point Beaver Dam lead, 44-14, with a $1:45 left in the half. And a ball out of bounds near the scorer's table. Again, if you'd like to send an email, sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find us tonight. I'll check the hopper here in just a little bit. Haven't forgotten about that. Beaver Dam going to bring it ahead. Julka to Zarnecki. Driving through traffic, missed a shot, and it went out of bounds. Last touch by the Golden Beavers. There was a lot of congestion on the freeway there, and Zarnecki throwing one up as she was fighting through traffic and couldn't get it to go. 90 seconds remaining in the half. Mike Tronson here in the field house. Aiden Voigt is here. We got the crew, our crew of two tonight, and we're glad you're with us on Daily Dodge TV. And there's a ball knocked out of the hands of Riley by Zarnecki, who was playing sticky D up close and personal, knocked it out. Fort will inbound with a $1:19 left in the half. Inbounds pass taken by Wargalit. Audrey Wargalit. Dancing up near the big B and D at the center of the floor. Still on the dribble. Leaves it off for Ashley Riley. On the right side, here's a three from the wing. It's no good for Macy Pease. Rebound Aspen Abel. 1 minute to go first half. Dronik for three. No good. Missed it off the mark. Offensive board. Put back for Julka. She was falling down. How about that? Offensive board and a putback. 46-14. Beaver Dam on top. 44 seconds left now. Here's a baseline drive. Abel blocked Kuchen from behind. And here comes Beaver Dam. Abel at the other end now. Little one-handed shot up. Count it. 48-14. Aspen Abel now with 7 points. 25 seconds left in the half. And there's a ball knocked loose, and that's another steal. Another Fort Atkinson turnover. Julka fires ahead. Zarnecki right baseline, ran into Riley, kicks it out. Abel for three. Nope, short. Rebound, Riley. 9 seconds left in the half. 5 seconds. Riley over to Kuchen. 3 seconds. 2. She's going to drive in for a layup. Kuchen scores. And that's the way the first half comes to an end here inside the Fieldhouse. But at the break, it's all Beaver Dam as the Golden Beavers lead the Blackhawks at halftime. It's Beaver Dam 48 and Fort Atkinson 16. Now, we mentioned that it is Little Hoopsters night, and right now there's a presentation for the 10,000 Shots Club. Let's listen in on that.
Players fine-tuning their basketball shot during the off-season. This year, there were 26 players that completed the challenge of taking and recording at least 10,000 shots. Please join us in recognizing these 12 girls tonight and congratulate them on joining the 2023 10,000 Shot Club. They are Alina Zenga, Jenna Lencher, Olivia Myers, Rachel Jenkins, Nora Lindy, Allison Wall, Kennedy Morris, Kylie Samanason, and Casey Van Pembroke. The top 3 shooters, Grayley O'Warda, Emerson Lysis, and Adeline Michael. And they are going to play a short scrimmage for you. These are the third graders.
So you heard the presentation. They honored the players who were participants in the 10,000 Shots Club. And now, as you can see out on the floor, we've got the third graders, the Little Hoopsters, playing here at halftime of the varsity game. We'll keep the camera on them for a little bit here. It's 48-16. Beaver Dam leading Fort Atkinson at halftime as the third graders out there now. Let's run down the scoring summary from the first half as we watch the youngsters play. For Beaver Dam, they were paced in the half by Gabby Wilkie. Welcome back, Gabby, as she's got 11 points to lead all scorers in the game. Also in double figures, Natea Donaldson with 10, including 2 3-point baskets. 7 points for Aspen Abel, including 1 from downtown. Shea Marie Ashley had 5, including a triple. 5 points for Mackenzie Gritzmacher, including 1 from downtown. Riley Zarnecki had 5 for the Golden Beavers. Ani Salatel had a triple. She finished the half with 3. Emma Julka with 2 to round out the scoring for Beaver Dam. Meanwhile, for Fort Atkinson, they were paced by Ashley Riley and Claire Kuchen, each with 7 points. Audrey Wargalit had the only other basket for the Blackhawks. She had 2 points. So Beaver Dam leading Fort Atkinson 48-16 at halftime of the varsity game. Right now you are watching the third graders on Little Hoopsters night. The third graders from Positively Hoops are playing right now on the big court, having a good time. And I don't know if you've noticed this. You might be able to see it in the background of the shot. But the varsity players for Beaver Dam, they are not in the locker room. They are out here right now watching the third graders and cheering them on from the benches. And that's something that we've remarked about in past years. You know, the coaches, the players on the varsity squad, they're not in the locker room resting and talking and huddling. They're out here supporting these youngsters. And I mentioned it, how these third graders and all these youngsters, you know, they look up so much to these high school players. They want to be playing on this court when they're in high school. And they want to do great things just like these role models that they look up to are doing. And so such a fun night and an important night, I think, for basketball in general in Beaver Dam, that they can do things like this. And these girls, this makes their week, their month. I mean, to be able to play on this court and play in front of their heroes. And after the game tonight, the varsity players, this is a nice pass, by the way, and just missed the shot, though. But, after the game, the girls will, the varsity girls, the high schoolers will sign autographs and, talk with the youngsters, and just a neat thing that they do. So you are watching the third graders here right now. Let's take a quick break. We're going to take a 4-minute break. Then we'll come back for more of our halftime report in 4 minutes on Daily Dodge TV.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Nightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Nightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
At Preferred Dental Partners, our core values are more than just something we put on our wall. They're something we live out. Core value number 2 is the wow experience. This means that from the moment you walk in the door until the time you leave, we want to provide an experience for our patients that is unlike anything you've had before. There are lots of choices of dentists, and we never want anyone to feel they have to be here. We want them to choose to be here because they feel heard, welcomed, and well cared for. If you want to see what the wow experience is about, call or text Preferred Dental Partners today.
15% off the most awarded SUV ever, the 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee and Grand Cherokee L at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, and this deal is so good, I've got to say it again. 15% off brand new 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokees during the Black Friday sales event. That's over $10,000 in savings on select models. This is going to be a Black Friday like no other. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
We continue our halftime coverage here at Beaver Dam High School. The Beaver Dam girls leading Fort Atkinson 48-16 at the break in this Badger Large Conference matchup. And the third graders continue to play at halftime. Positively Hoops third graders playing on Little Hoopsters night. We'll get the camera on them for a little bit here. I got a nice email that just came in a little while ago. It says, "Hi, Mike. Want to give a shout out to the Golden Beavers, and I also want to give a shout out to our men and women in the armed services on this, the anniversary of Pearl Harbor. Shea Marie Ashley's great-grandfather was a Pearl Harbor survivor, and we want to honor all who served by never forgetting their sacrifices for our freedom. Go Beavers." That's from Marland and Barbara Sherman, proud grandparents of number 0, Shea Marie Ashley. That was a beautiful email. Well said. And hats off to those third graders who just wrapped up their action on the big court. And again, they're going to have a chance to watch when they run off the court here. They're going to run through the varsity players. And they're going to get some high fives, or actually some low fives as they go off the court. And a nice round of applause for them. But yeah, they'll get a chance to visit with those high school players later on, and the high schooler players will sign some autographs after the game. But right now it's 48-16 Beaver Dam leading. We're going to take another 3-minute break. Back for the second half in 3 minutes on Daily Dodge TV.
The comfort in your home is too important to trust to just anyone. With over 75 years in the industry, Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to bring our community the heating and cooling services you deserve. Expect nothing short of excellence in service, installation, and 24/7 emergency service. As a premier Lennox dealer, we carry the best in equipment to bring you and your home peace of mind. Schedule your annual maintenance or claim your free in-home estimate today, 920-485-4883. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
The teams at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service are growing and adding service technicians and auto lube technicians. Work in a clean shop environment with a fun and friendly team that is committed to excellence and customer satisfaction. Competitive pay based on experience, full benefits, including health, dental, 401k. Join the growing team at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service. Find full job postings on Facebook or visit either location to submit your resume.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Cheer! Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it's a commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement, online at hometownglass.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Is selling your home like a walk in the park? If you were in Central Park at 2 a.m. maybe. Chris Kladowski Real Estate. When it is time to sell, be it due to loss or love, growth or downsizing, staying near or going far, there are 3 basic steps. List it, sell it, move on. The steps are made simple by working with a trusted real estate advisor. Our family team is with you every step of the way, making those 3 steps as smooth and fun as possible. Kladowski Real Estate. We look forward to serving you.
Alrighty, getting the second half underway here inside the field house. They'll switch it up in the second half. Beaver Dam goes left to right as you see it. Fort Atkinson right to left across your Daily Dodge TV screen. Beaver Dam ball to start the second half. They lead it 48-16. And here we go. 18 more minutes. Wilkie, a right corner three. Buries it. She's picking up where she left off at the end of the first half. Gabby Wilkie, 14 points in the game. 51-16, Beaver Dam. There's a ball knocked, almost went out of bounds. It was saved, though, by the Blackhawks. And now it is Ashley Riley working the right side. And her pass underneath the basket was intercepted. There was nobody in black right there. Wilkie with an easy interception. And Gabby looking down low. Pass intended for Julka. Quick hands by Ashley Riley to knock that one away. Actually, that was Kukin. I beg your pardon. Their numbers are similar. Kukin wears 11. Ashley Riley is 1. So they both have 1s on their jersey, but Kukin has 2 1s. Sometimes from a certain angle, it looks like only 1. Shot is blocked. I think Wilkie got the block. Jump ball is called. And the arrow says it belongs to Fort Atkinson. 1 minute and 2 seconds gone by here in the second half. Mike Tronson with you for Daily Dodge TV. Aiden Voigt is my videographer and engineer. Tomorrow night we've got boys basketball here inside the field house. As here's a drive and a pass to the left side was actually deflected out of bounds off of Fort Atkinson. Ball got away, but Beaver Dam's going to get it back. Tomorrow night, big game. Big Badger Large Conference boys basketball game here at BDHS as the Golden Beavers will host Milton, taking on the Redhawks. Both of those teams are playing extremely well, and that's going to be a high-flying affair. We'll have it for you tomorrow night on Daily Dodge TV. Coverage beginning at 7 o'clock, tip time at 7:15. Tomorrow night's boys game is also going to be simulcast on radio, 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. So join us for that one if you can't make it to the field house. But if you can make it here, you're not going to be disappointed. Little turnaround jumper, no good for Wilkie, but an offensive board. Zarnecki and Julka took a pass from Zarnecki and scores. Emma Julka making it 53-16 Beaver Dam. Well, not much going wrong for Beaver Dam in this one. And we talked about what a tough assignment this would be as Julka trying to intercept a pass. Nope, she stepped on out of bounds as she grabbed it. We talked about Fort Atkinson being such a very young team, a little more inexperienced, don't have a ton of scoring punch right now, and then you have to go on the road and play the 4th-ranked team in Division II. Not an easy task. As the ball's out of bounds off of the Blackhawks, Beaver Dam will get it right back. Beaver Dam has forced a large amount of turnovers in this game, and they lead it 53-16. There's a post feed. Wilkie up and under. Shot might have been partially blocked. Wilkie trying to get the rebound back, and instead Kukin takes it away at the last second. That was partially blocked, I believe, by Riley, who's playing defense on Gabby Wilkie. Nice pass to a cutting Wargelin, who misses the layup off the rim. Rebound for Gabby Wilkie. Everything but the finish there. Now Seattle for 3. Yes! Ani Salatel, her second 3-ball of the game. 56-16. It's a 40-point Beaver Dam lead. So at the 9-minute mark, if this holds, we're going to have a running clock. And Beaver Dam just turned it over. They were trying to run a fast break, and that outlet pass was sent out of bounds. But yeah, the Fort Atkinson Blackhawks, they've, as we said, they've struggled in conference. Again, they're playing really, really good teams. I mean, you look at who they played as far as a pass sailed out of bounds. Fort Atkinson, their other conference games thus far have been Oregon, Monona Grove, and DeForest. And Oregon is undefeated at 7-0. DeForest is 6-1. Monona Grove is 4-1. And now you're playing Beaver Dam. They're undefeated. So the schedule has not been easy. I mean, it has not been easy at all for the Blackhawks here early on. And there's a layup. Counted and one. Riley Zarnecki with a strong move. She's got a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. But unfortunately, that's, we talk about how competitive this conference is, and it's going to be, there's no freebies in this conference. I mean, it's tough. You got to bring it every single night. Free throw, no good. So Zarnecki, But an offensive board, and now Julka takes a pass from Seattle, and Julka lays it up and in. 60-16, Beaver Dam leads. Golden Beavers all over the Blackhawks in this one, and they force another turnover. Wilkie near the top of the key. Over to Salatel. Driving, had it knocked out of her hands. Julka, did she save it? Yes, on the end line. Tried to go back up to Wilkie. Pass was knocked out by Kukin, but Beaver Dam will keep the rock with 14-17 to go in the second half of this game. Did I see that right? Tomorrow is going to be near 50 degrees out there. It's not basketball weather. What's going on here? Here's Zarnecki, off-balance shot, right side, missed it. Rebound for Macy Pease. Yeah, 50 degrees this time of year. It doesn't seem like Christmas is only a couple of weeks away and that we should be playing basketball, but we are. Here is a shot up. No good for Riley off the rim. It bounced around, and then Julka just finally grabbed that loose change. Fires ahead. Zarnecki spots up for three right side. Off the rim, no. Julka got the deflection. Offensive board and a reload. Nice pass to a cutting Zarnecki, who scores. What a dish from Salatel. Riley took the pass and goes in for two more. 62-16, Beaver Dam, 13 and a half minutes to go in the game. Here's Kukin, double team underneath, lost the handle on it, saved by Wargalit. Now Pease, left of the circle, guarded by Donaldson. Man-to-man defense for Beaver Dam, as per usual. Pass is intercepted by Julka. Ahead to Zarnecki, coming in right side, shoots over the defender, too strong. Julka, the offensive board, kicks it out, played on a hop by Wilkie. Step back three, Gabby, no good off the rim. Rebound, and finally grabbed there by Wargalit. And Layla Cole will trot ahead, and she'll cross the timeline. A little more than 5 minutes gone by. Second half timeout, Fort Atkinson. Timeout with 12:52 left to play in this ball game, and it is 62-16 in favor of Beaver Dam. Tonight's game brought to you again by our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for your home, Summit Ford, Beaver Dam Tire and Service and Mayville Tire and Service, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM and Beaver Dam, and White Construction. Well, don't forget, you can tune in to the monthly Let's Talk radio show with Superintendent Mark DiStefano on the third Thursday of the month at 11:10 a.m. on 95.3 WBEV. The Beaver Dam Unified School District, guiding students, empowering futures. 12:52 left in the ball game, and if this big Beaver Dam lead holds, as I mentioned, once we hit the 9-minute mark of the half, we'll have a running clock to finish things out tonight. And just trying to get personnel set off the timeout. Fort Atkinson inbounding, and we resume play. This is Cole. Bounce pass taken by Riley. We're bustling down in. Right side goes in for a layup. She went against Gritzmacher and goes in for two. 62-18. Abel, top of the key. Underhands it to Shea Marie Ashley. Ashley, pass to Abel on the left doorstep, and she scores. Abel the bucket. Ashley the helper. 64-18. Golden Beavers lead the Blackhawks. 12 minutes and change left to go in this one. Cole thought about a three as she bobbled a little bit and then had it stripped by Ashley. Back the other way, going in for a layup. No, missed it. Gabby Wilkie there trailing the play, got the offensive rebound. And now reverses, and Gabby puts another one up and in. She's got 16 points in her season debut, and it's 66-18 Golden Beavers. Yeah, if you're Beaver Dam, you've got Here's a shot, and I thought maybe a block, but no, they're going to call a foul here. And this one's going to go on Abel, her first, team's first of the half. And Kukin's at the line. But if you're Beaver Dam now, I mean, you've got this game pretty much sewn up. So if you're the Golden Beavers as the first of two is on the way, no good for Kukin. Your goal now is just to finish this one up with nobody getting hurt and getting out of here with the win. And then you've got that nice break. You're not playing again till next week, Friday at DeForest. So you want to go into that break healthy, and then you got a chance. There's another free throw missed. Rebound for Abel. Get out of here, nobody's hurt, and you're ready to go next Friday at DeForest. Here's Jalen Dronick muscling in for a shot, no good, but a foul. Jalen Dronick, 5'8" junior, with an all-expenses-paid trip to the free throw line. I talked about this in the first half, but Beaver Dam, with the big lead now, subbing in some of the reserves and getting in some nice playing time in this one. Dronick is one of them. First free throw is good. Abby Gutconnect returning. Saw a little bit of time in the first half as Gabby Wilkie exits. Second free throw, good for Dronick. She got them both. I don't imagine we're going to see Gabby Wilkie the rest of the night. I mean, got a 68-18 lead. 50-point lead. Here's Kukin, left side, past the defender. Shot is off the rim, no good, able to rebound. How did that not go for Kukin? Abel tries a three ball. Money! Aspen Abel, her second three ball. She's got a dozen in the game. Once again, Aspen Abel in double figures. She's been in double figures, I believe, every game this season as the ball went out of bounds. Beaver Dam's going to get it back. 10:50 to go. Again, we'll have a running clock at the 9-minute mark. Now, if you're head coach Mark Gavigan, Fort Atkinson, you hang in there because, again, you're extremely young and you're playing really, really tough competition. And there's a ball knocked around like a pinball, and it's not going to be an over and back because they're saying it was touched by a Fort Atkinson player. I saw the referee clearly signal, nope. It was touched by Fort, no over and back. Three ball, no good for Gritzmacher. Offensive board, Dronick. Boy, Beaver Dam just dominating on the glass here again tonight. And Ashley was dribbling on the near side, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul on, is that Kukin, I think? Yes. Claire Kukin picks up the foul there. Again, you still have time to send an email if you want to sneak one in before the end of the game. sports@dailydodge.com. sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find us. And here is Ashley's inbounds feed to Dronick. Over to Abel. Off a screen, into the lane, bounce pass to the left baseline. Gritzmacher sends it up to Ashley on the wing. Guarded there by Cole. Now Dronick, top of the bubble. Down low, right side through a seam, layup, got it. Jalen Dronick, 73-18. Beaver Dam on top of Fort. 9:44 to go in this one. Riley muscling a shot up over Gutconnect, and it's off the rim and out of bounds. But I believe Fort Atkinson will keep possession. And now more subs coming in. Seattle coming back on for Beaver Dam. Wilkie coming back on in Zarnecki. That surprised me a little bit. But I suppose the other side of the coin, we talked about, the Beaver Dam having that long break. They don't play again until next Friday. That's one of the reasons you want to keep some of these starters out there a little bit, is because they're not going to play again for over a week. And you don't want them to be too rusty going into that one. Here is Wilkie driving and kind of lost control, forced one up, missed it, and no foul unless she wanted to call. Back the other way, a 2-on-1 developing. Here is Riley, and Ashley Riley puts that one in. 73-20. Beaver Dam on top of Fort. 9:07 and counting left. Here's Seattle driving. Missed that layup underhanded style. Rebound for Riley. Exactly 9 minutes to go. So we're going to have a running clock now the rest of the way as there's a 3-ball up and no good for Layla Cole. Rebound Wilkie. Bounce pass ahead. And Wargalit intercepted, and she somehow was able to get it to Riley before falling out of bounds. So the clock's not going to stop the rest of the way unless there's a timeout called or an injury or something of that nature, which we hope doesn't happen. Turnover. Gritzmacher ahead. Layup. Got it. Took the outlet feed after the turnover, and she was well past any defenders. 75-20. Beatty on top. 8:19 to go. And now whistle, and let's see, we are going the other way here. Turnover.
Into the Blackhawks lineup, number 11, Claire Kuchen returning.
Claire Kuchen back on for head coach Mark Gavigan and Ford Atkinson. A senior, Callie Butts, out there now, getting some playing time. 5'5" senior. Here's Gritzmacher, and Cole blocked her out of bounds. Beaver Dam will inbound on the baseline to our right. This will be Salatel. Fires it in. Good connect, corrals it, gets it out to Wilkie for a 3. Splash. Gabby Wilkie. Another triple. She's got 3 triples in the game and 19 points total. 78-20. And a pass went off of Kendra Paff, who had just checked in, and Wilkie takes it in for a layup off the turnover. Kendra Paff, a 5'8" junior, came on just a little bit ago for Ford Atkinson. It's a 60-point Beaver Dam lead, 80-20. 7 minutes and counting left in this game. And now Beaver Dam's going to empty the bench. Let's see who's all coming on here. Addison Lukey, a 5'6" sophomore's on. Jalen Dronick back on. Gutkanek stays out there. Let's see who else came on. Chloe Louth, 5'5" sophomore. Did I miss anybody? Julka, I believe, is back out there as well. Laura Nowotny, a 5'10" sophomore, back out there for Ford Atkinson. As we start to wind things down here. Bounce pass underneath the basket. Kuchen kicks it out. 3-ball from the top of the key. It's off the rim. No good for Nowotny. Offensive board, though, kept alive by Wargalit, and she is fouled on her drive to the basket.
Chloe Lott picking up the personal, her first, second foul.
Haven't had very many fouls in this second half. That's only the second one on Beaver Dam. Went on Chloe Louth. Another ball knocked out of bounds. But the clock continuing to run, 5:43 and counting left in the ball game, and Beaver Dam's up by 60. This is Kuchen. Above the free throw line to Wargalet. Driving and blocked by Gutkanek. Ball was loose. Dronick takes the deflection. Here comes Lukey. Her pass is intercepted by Kuchen. Back the other way, Kuchen. And then Dronick, going to get called for the foul. I thought she got ball, but nope, saying she got body. So Jalen Dronick whistled for the foul. That's going to even up the team fouls at 3 apiece. Or actually, they're saying Julka with a foul. They have 23 up there, not 33. The shot is up and in. Kuchen with the bucket. 9 points for her tonight. And there's Addison Lukey for 3. Missed it from the right wing, and we're going the other way as the ball went out of bounds. What another tremendous defensive effort for the Golden Beavers. They've only allowed, let's see here. They've only allowed 8 field goals in the entire game. Only 3 here in the second half. And just getting some personnel set. Ford Atkinson inbounding, bringing it up the floor. Emma Norris, the sophomore, back out there. This is Callie Butts trying to circle the wagon. Blocked by Goot Connect. And here's Shea Ashley. Giving it to Lukey. Driving down Park Avenue. Missed it off the rim. Defensive rebound for Kuka. She went down to a knee, but somehow saved it to Wargalet with 3:45 left. And now we do have a timeout. So the clock will stop here with 3:42 left to play in the game. It's 80-22. Beaver Dam leading Fort Atkinson. Again, we have 3:42 left in the ball game. We'll keep it here. And hey, get another email that just came in. It says, "Hey, Mike, listening to the golden voice of the Golden Beavers. Good job by the girls tonight." And he says, "Nice Christmas decorations at your house. Go Beavers." That's from my neighbors, Greg and Julie Style. Well, thank you, Greg, Julie. I appreciate the compliment. We have a very modest Christmas lights display at our house. It's nothing fancy. I'm sure Greg would be the first to tell you that. But we like it. I mean, Amy and I like it. And it's a little bit smaller, but it's something festive. And Greg, thank you very much for checking in. Do appreciate it. sports@dailydodge.com. And great to have Greg and Julie as some of our many fine neighbors in our neighborhood. There's a shot up, no good. Rebound was going out of bounds, swatted back in, but right to Ashley. 3:25 left. Ashley pass to a cutting Dronick, missed the layup. Ball is loose in the corner. Who's got it? It was grabbed by who? I can't see him. Louth grabbed it, then got knocked down. Kendra Paff with a foul. Ashley will inbound. Clock continuing to run. Exactly 3 minutes left. And here is Louth. Right side, missed the layup. Offensive board. Ashley, her underhanded shot, no good. She got knocked down as she was going up with it. Oh, my. Paff just picked up her second. And Ashley will go to the free throw line. And she'll shoot a pair. First one is good. 6 points in this game for Shea Ashley. 81-22. And make it 82-22 as Ashley drains the second of two. 2:09 to go, clock running. And this is a pass that's Ashley tried to intercept, and she bumped Emma Norris. And so Ashley picking up a foul, but doesn't mean a whole lot here at this juncture as the clock just continues to tick away down to 1:43 and counting left. Ball loose, saved from going out of bounds. And then Dronick tried to knock it loose and actually forced another turnover. Ashley falling down, saved the ball to Dronick. She got it to Louth in the corner. Now Lukey trying to split a double team, lost the handle on it and fell down. And it's a turnover by Beaver Dam as Fort races ahead. Norris is passed, knocked loose by Lukey. Fight for it as there's bodies on the floor. Jump ball is going to be called. The arrow says it belongs to the Golden Beavers, but we're winding this one down. 64 seconds and counting left to play. And Beaver Dam's up by 60. Here's a drive. Goot Connect. Abby Goot Connect missed that one. A little bit short. Rebound. Offensive board kept alive. Addison Lukey. Up to Louth, top of the key. Now giving it back to Ashley. 41 seconds left. And now Dronick, right side, off the screen. Giving it to Ashley. They're just playing catch with it right now with half a minute to go. Now Louth in the lane. And a pass knocked loose. Lukey saves it in the corner for the Golden Beavers. And now they go around the horn. On the left side, there's Dronick with 20 seconds left. So, Beaver Dam going to stay unbeaten. Took the drama out of this one early tonight. And now Ashley with a drive. Layup is good for Ashley, and that'll pretty much do it. 3 seconds left, 84-22 Beaver Dam. And the horn is going to sound, and this one is in the books. Dominating performance by the number 4 ranked team in Division II. Golden Beavers still perfect. They go to 7-0 on the season, 4-0 in conference play as they win this game tonight by the score of 84-22. Stay with us. Our postgame report comes up. We're going to take a 4-minute break. We're back in 4 minutes on Daily Dodge TV.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Knightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Knightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
At Preferred Dental Partners, our core values are more than just something we put on our wall. They're something we live out. Core value number 2 is the wow experience. This means that from the moment you walk in the door until the time you leave, we want to provide an experience for our patients that is unlike anything you've had before. There are lots of choices of dentists, and we never want anyone to feel they have to be here. We want them to choose to be here because they feel heard, welcomed, and well cared for. If you want to see what the wow experience is about, call or text Preferred Dental Partners today.
15% off the most awarded SUV ever, the 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee and Grand Cherokee L at Reed Chrysler Dodge
Hi,
Jeep
I'm
Ram
Josh Schneider with Silica for your home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for your home for the best sales, service, and selection.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
The comfort in your home is too important to trust to just anyone. With over 75 years in the industry, Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to bring our community the heating and cooling services you deserve. Expect nothing short of excellence in service, installation, and 24/7 emergency service. As a premier Lennox dealer, we carry the best in equipment to bring you and your home peace of mind. Schedule your annual maintenance or claim your free in-home estimate today, 920-485-4883. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Postgame Show.
And welcome back inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse to our postgame show. Mike Tronson with you for Daily Dodge TV. This gentleman to my right is Braden Wendt. He's the head coach of Beaver Dam. Coach, thanks for coming up. Congratulations on the win, a dominating performance. You and I talked, this Fort Atkinson team is very young. They're a little more inexperienced. But, you did what you're supposed to do against younger teams, teams with a little more inexperienced. You went out there and you took care of business.
Yeah, that was the idea. I mean, we knew coming in we have a size advantage, we have the experience advantage, and we're just gonna utilize that the whole game. The game plan wasn't very complicated. It was just rebound, get up the floor, post up if you have it. Pretty simple, and obviously it worked out for us tonight.
I said after the first basket, 10 seconds in, I said, welcome back, Gabby. Gabby Wilkie didn't look like she missed much of a beat. First game of the season, and I thought she was outstanding. Maybe she missed a couple of shots here and there, but I've got her for 21 points, and it was typical Gabby Wilkie.
Yeah, she had our first 5 points. She got that layup and then a 3 right off the bat, so it was good to see her kind of settle in right away. And like you said, she did miss a couple of those close shots, but that's just a little bit of rust missing 6 games. But she'll get those back. The more she's playing, the more naturally it's going to come to her. So it was just nice to have her back. It was nice to have that kind of spark on offense. Not that we needed one, but it's just good to have that extra scoring punch out there for us. So we're happy to have her back.
Well, you were a deep team when she wasn't in the lineup, and now you're that much deeper with her back in the lineup.
Yeah, we're essentially running, anywhere from 8 to 10 now. I'm happy to get end of my bench in today too. I think some of my reserves got close to 10 minutes of game time, and that's going to be crucial to their development going forward. So a lot of good things we can take away from this game. Gabby coming back and playing well. Some of my 2 JV players got in, and they got to handle the ball. They got to play defense. They got to get some shots up. So yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with this game. We definitely did what we were supposed to do. So happy with that.
And I talked about that a little bit during the game. I said it was how nice that was for you. You had the luxury in this game to get, the reserves in and get some of the younger players in. And, even if it's only a couple minutes here and there, that's valuable playing time. You can learn a lot from that, can't you?
Yeah, practice can be repetitive at times. So, getting them in an actual game that matters shows a lot for their development. You're going against someone you don't see every day. You're going against a player from a different school. Maybe you're going against someone taller than you, shorter than you, quicker than you that you're not used to seeing. So these minutes are crucial to the development of some of our sophomores and some of our other bench players as well.
Well, outstanding again. You put up 84 points, but how about the defense? You held them to only 3 field goals in the second half, and I've only got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've got 8 field goals total in the game. I don't care who you're playing or what level they're at. That's pretty good. That's pretty good show.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big defensive-minded coach, and I told him just right before we came out after the 3rd grade scrimmage, I was like, I know we're up, a good amount here, but defend like you're only up 2. Take pride in your defensive matchup. So we had a goal before the game of them not getting anywhere past 35, and to hold them to 22 is, definitely something that's going to make me happy. It was a good defensive effort tonight. We want to keep the train rolling with our defense. I think we've only had 1 game so far this year where we didn't hit our defensive goal, but, 6 out of 7 is pretty good to start.
Well, certainly, and we talked about that break you've got coming up here where you don't play till next week, Friday. Got to be nice going into that break. You've got your full complement back. You're healthy. After a nice win tonight, probably you're going into that nice break with a good taste in your mouth, and now you get a chance to really dive in deep to some things that you want to work on, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Tomorrow's just going to be a shoot-around and some weightlifting, and then, Monday through Thursday we get to really, get to work on our offense, just getting in some more concepts to our 5-out offense. We'll work with our press a little more just so we can shore that up a little bit. Maybe we'll work some zone defense here and there. There's a lot that I'm looking forward to getting done in these upcoming, 4 practices before DeForest.
And we talked before the game tonight, and it was on display, of course, here throughout the evening. The Positively Hoops, the Little Hoopsters, 3rd graders, with their performance. They were out there playing at halftime. I'm watching your girls right now, your team signing autographs. And I just think it's so cool that at halftime, when those 3rd graders are on the court, you guys aren't in the locker room. You're right there on the bench watching them and cheering them on. And, you could have easily, nobody would have blamed you. If you would go to the locker room and you talk strategy, you go in and you rest. They didn't do that. You guys all stayed out there and were so supportive, and I think that's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, we always want to have a presence in front of, our youth program. It's important to be here at events like this. It's important to be positive for them when they're playing, clapping, cheering, all that stuff. And these are memories that, the little third and fourth graders are going to take with them for a long time. They're going to remember this when they come to high school and they have their own youth night. They're going to look back on it fondly and just remember how fun it was. So I'm glad we could give, the youth a good memory tonight of this game. And, some of my seniors, this is their last youth night as well, so I'm glad that they can come away with a pretty good memory of this as well.
Yeah, and you and I talked about it, these girls, these third graders, that's the future of Beaver Dam girls basketball, and I can only imagine how much that those youngsters must look up to your kids, because I'm sure they're thinking in their minds, their third, fourth grade, whatever, that's what I want to be when I get to that age.
Some people, it's easy to write off high school sports, but for, these young girls, it's almost like you're watching the WNBA or something like that. These, like I told my players before the game, sometimes it might not seem much, but you are the coolest thing that they're going to see today, and they've been looking forward to it all day. So again, I'm glad we host nights like this. It's good to be just hands-on involved with our youth. Like I said, this is the future of our program, so we want to develop good basketball players and whatnot.
Well, Braden, it's been a fun night all the way around, and congratulations to you and the girls on another win. And we'll see you a week from Friday on the road in DeForest, and looking forward to that one already.
Yeah, me too. They're a pretty good team, and I can't wait to get up and down with them.
All right. Good to see you. Braden, thanks for coming up. I appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
Good to see you. That's Braden Wendt, head coach of Beaver Dam, joining us on the post-game show. And Beaver Dam a winner tonight, 84-22 over Fort Atkinson. We're going to run down the final scoring from this one for the victorious Golden Beavers as they go to 7-0 on the year and 4-0 in Badger Large Conference play. How about Gabby Wilkie with a game-high 21 points? She led all the players in scoring tonight, 11 in the first half, 10 in the second half, and she had 3 3-point baskets. Also in double figures, Aspen Abel with a dozen, including 2 from downtown. Natea Donaldson was in double figures with 10. All 10 of those came in the first half. 9 points for Shea Marie Ashley. She just missed double figures. 9 points, including 1 3-point basket. 9 points for Riley Zarnecki in this one tonight. 7 points for Mackenzie Gritzmacher, including 1 from behind the arc. Seattle had a pair of threes. Ani Salatel finished with 6 tonight. Emma Julka with 6 in the game. And rounding out the scoring for Beaver Dam, Jalen Dronick with 4 in the second half. Meanwhile, on the Fort Atkinson side, it was Ashley Riley in double figures. She had 11 points. Claire Kukin with 9. 7 of those came before halftime. Audrey Wargalet had the only other basket for the Blackhawks, with finishing with 2. And Fort Atkinson now 2-4 on the year, and they are 0-4 in Badger Large Conference play. The next game for Fort Atkinson is coming up this Monday night. They're on the road at Clinton, so it's a non-conference game. And then Friday night, December 15th, they'll host Wanakee. Meanwhile, for Beaver Dam, as we mentioned, they're off until next week, Friday night, the 15th of December, when they visit DeForest, and that's a game that we're going to have for you on, I believe, Daily Dodge TV. I'm just checking the schedule here. Yes, that'll be on Daily Dodge TV and simulcast on radio, 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam next week, Friday, with coverage starting at 7 o'clock, 7:15 for the pregame. 7 o'clock pregame, 7:15 for the tip. Same thing tomorrow night. We've got boys basketball here tomorrow night on Daily Dodge TV and simulcasting on the radio, 1430 ESPN. Tomorrow night, the Beaver Dam boys host Milton, and we'll have it for you, again, 7 o'clock pregame and 7:15 for the tip. You know the drill by now. And so if you can't make it here to the field house, be sure and tune in for that one. That's going to wrap it up. 84-22, dominating win for the Golden Beavers tonight here on Youth Night 2023. And they go into the break now. Perfect. 7-0. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? This game brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for your home, Summit Ford, Beaver Dam Tire and Service, and Mayville Tire and Service, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM and Beaver Dam, and White Construction. That's going to wrap it up. I want to thank all of you for being with us on this Thursday night. Hope you enjoyed it. And Aiden, my man, my videographer engineer, thank you, buddy, for the great work as always. For Aiden Voigt, Mike Tronson saying so long from the BDHS Fieldhouse. Have a pleasant evening. We'll talk to you again tomorrow. And this has been a daily